Go back to the Glasgow count. Carole Erskine is there with an update and with a Labour candidate. Carole.
Thanks, Bernard. Counting well underway here in Glasgow. One SNP source has said to me that they're doing well in all 7 counts. In fact, they're 2-1 ahead in Glasgow North West. I'm now joined by Tom Harris, who's defending the Glasgow South seat. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm not expecting a recount.
So you're not expecting to win?
I wouldn't want to concede this early, but I wouldn't hold your breath. Those of you who put money on me to win might consider your bets lost at this stage.
What's gone wrong for Labour?
You tell me. I guess it all changed with the referendum, and a huge number of people who are former Labour voters who voted yes suddenly decided that that was the most important political issue on the agenda. And even though Labour's enjoyed the support of those same people for decades as a unionist party, essentially, as a party that supported the union, those people were very disappointed that we didn't do a 180-degree U-turn on our policy of opposition to nationalism. They were so disappointed they decided to take revenge against us at the ballot box.
So who's to blame? Is it Jim Murphy, Ed Miliband?
Absolutely not Jim Murphy. Not Ed either. No one was listening to us at this campaign. You know, I think we were winning in all of the policies. I remember speaking to one particular constituent, and I tweeted about it, which is why I remember the conversation. And I said to her, you know, what particular policy of the SNP do you find most attractive? And she looked at me as if I'd grown horns. This wasn't about policy. It was about some kind of reaction to the referendum. And no matter what we said, no matter how many arguments we made or won, people just weren't listening to us.
Do you expect Labour to hold any seats in Scotland?
Oh, I have no idea. I genuinely, I've looked at some of the Glasgow counts. I've no idea what's happening.
Sweep in Glasgow?
Well, it looks like it at this stage.
So you don't expect to hold any seats in Glasgow?
Well, I haven't seen all of the boxes. I've only seen the boxes in my own constituency of Glasgow South. The swing there against me is pretty immense. And if that's replicated in every other seat, then I would have assumed that that's irresistible.
And where does Scottish Labour go from here?
That's a great question, and I expect someone to be able to answer that in the next few days, but it's going to take a little time for us to come to terms with what's happened tonight. I don't think Scottish Labour is dead by any means. I mean, I came in tonight because I've got some fantastic party workers, and with their dedication that I've seen over the last 6 months, I can't believe the Labour Party isn't going to rise again, but in what shape or form, I have no idea at this stage.
Tom Harris, thank you very much. Well, there you go, a very honest account from what looks likely to be a former MP. Tom Harris almost certainly certain to lose his seat after the counts are underway. He's the first Labour MP or defending MP to turn up in Glasgow tonight, and it looks like many others may come and may find themselves out of a job by the end of this evening. Bernard, back to you.
Thank you very much indeed, Carole, and I would suggest even this early in the evening, that was a pretty astonishing interview with Tom Harris. Yes, a very, very candid interview in which he said there was an immense swing against Labour in his Glasgow constituency. He also said, when the question was put to him about Labour's campaign, that no one was listening. And clearly he believes that there is a time for some soul searching. And this is before there's any declarations. Normally at this point in the night, people will say it's too early. But there, Kezia Dugdale, Deputy Leader for Scottish Labour, thank you very much indeed for joining us. I mean, that looked like a Labour candidate who was completely and utterly deflated.
I just got the tail end of that. I've just joined you, Bernard. But yes, it certainly feels that way. But you know, right throughout this campaign, we've been incredibly honest. Whenever the polls have been bad, we've not said, wait